backcourt. Russell taking the hit, yet still able to finish.
Knocked loose. Fox dishes to Carmelo. Count that as his seventh field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Last season, it seemed like Towns recommitted himself on the defensive end after facing some pretty significant criticism in that department.
You know, he looked like he was playing with a chip on his shoulder defensively. Towns has always had the capability to be a fantastic defender, and I'm really glad that he's focusing on that part of his game as an area to improve.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Omari Spellman comes in for Karl-Anthony Towns, and Turner subbed in for Josh Okogie. And a change for Sacramento. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Heel. Now here's Paul. A 23-point game for him in the win against New Orleans.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
To the inside. Anthony's shot is off. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Good on the shot.
Always a threat to turn on the Jets. Paul, quick switch of gears. Gets to the rack.
Now, here's Fox. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Russell's running. That one goes in. And now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D struggling to keep up.
Outside, Fox. Just 5 to shoot. Russell against Bogdanovic. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Now the pass to Anthony. Sacramento again missing.
The defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
And yes, it's good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Fox with it. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Can they get it? He lays it in. Anthony's got 17.
Anthony, a perennial all-star talent, specifically because of that scoring ability, one of the best in the business. Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Greg, they just appeared lost out there. I mean, it seemed like they were scrambling on the defensive end of the floor.
Minnesota making a switch here. Hernan Gomez is checked in, and the Kings also making a change. Barnes is checked in. Well, Greg, it took some time for Bogdan Bogdanovic to make it over to the NBA, but you can see why he was worth the wait.
And Bogdanovic showed some flashes of his great shooting that rookie year and only improved on that last season. Still, you know, in his mid-20s, he should only continue to get better as he adjusts to the NBA.
Free throw good, Bogdanovic. And Chris, last season, Bogdanovic shifting to the role of sixth man for the Kings, but he flourished in that spot.
Yeah, and even though he was coming off the bench, Bogdanovic got plenty of chances and minutes. He was given the green light to shoot with the second unit. He also did a fair amount of facilitating as well.
Guys sometimes don't make it big when they first get on the scene. Late bloomers that have caught your eye right now in the league. Guys that have really picked up their game.
How about D'Angelo Russell?
Good one,
Let's talk about getting traded, having to move at a young age. That really could be devastating for some players. So for him to have the skill set and the mental frame of mind to fight over that, I love it. And how about Julius Randle? I mean, I didn't see it coming. I knew he was a beast, but he's a beast.
You mean he's a beast?
Yeah, something like that.
Here's Holmes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Barnes finds Fox. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession.
And here are the numbers for Turner. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 6 points a game last season. 4 assists and 4 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all they need, especially in tight games. 1 or 2 plays can make all the difference.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Not going to go that time. And it's the Kings taking it the other way.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Oh, the muscle and focus on display right there. Barnes, not easy trying to distract him from there.
Now here's Paul. 9 points in the game so far. No good from 18.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Fox passes to Barnes. Russell against Bogdanovich. And the Kings check on 2 more.
Polished offensive player. Bogdanovich has a nice-looking mid-range shot, and it just continues to get better.
Paul passes to Spellman. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Deep 2 from Russell. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Russell's got 15 points.
Attention to detail is what's helped Russell improve his scoring ability every year.
Holmes kicks to Barnes. Shoots over Turner. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Russell against Bogdanovich. Russell passes to Hernan Gomez. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Fox dishes to Barnes. Shoots over Turner. Barnes can't get it to go.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Spellman, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And now a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
The defense is aggressive on him, but when you're giving up that much height, there's only so much you can do.
Ball against Fox. And taken away by Paul. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Pull up Jay. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Back to Barnes. Bielitsa passes to Fox from past the arc, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Minnesota bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action after this word. most high-powered scorers in the game, Karl Anthony Towns knows it's important to keep his teammates involved.
You know, everyone has to get some of the sugar, you know, so making sure you're not just being a ball hog. So I'm just always trying to make sure that I'm taking wide open shots that I think everyone in the team would love for me to take if I have the opportunity. But also at the end of the day, making sure everyone gets a chance to be in the candy shop.
Well, when you're attracting, Greg, all that defensive attention, it creates opportunities for your teammates.
And Towns wants to win big. To do that, though, it's not enough to get numbers. You've got to make your teammates better as well.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, GA, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Evan Turner, also Chris Paul out there, and it's Garnett in at the 4.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alton.
Well, Kevin, D'Angelo Russell was traded from the Lakers and, in his words, was kicked on the way out. He's become an all-star in Brooklyn. Russell said, "It's a heck of an accomplishment. That respect from your peers, your coaches, other teams, it's a great feeling." And Kevin, given how it started for him in L.A., many remain shocked by Russell's rapid ascent.
Coming into his own, you're right, David. Thank you.
And a sudden departure from L.A. for Luke Walton. Landed with Sacramento almost immediately. Seems like he escaped some dysfunction upon leaving L.A.
Yeah, GA, we all heard the reports that there was a lot of backstabbing during Walton's last year in L.A. I'm sure it feels nice for him to get a fresh start, especially with the front office that wants him there.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Fox against Turner. Giles the pass to Barnes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Timberwolves leading by 9. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Turner has great awareness. He knows one of his guys is open. He gets the pass over to him quickly.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Fox over Turner. Fox, no good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Now here's Paul. He's guarded close, and the shot goes in. Paul's got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Fox. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Down low. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Timeout called by the Kings. And the former number 2 overall pick, Evan Turner out of Ohio State. A great passer, a great rebounder, and defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he can give you a triple-double with his versatility. He's a unique player. He's a glue guy, a good point forward off the bench.
Minnesota making some changes. Towns, he's checked in for Amari Spellman. And Okogie subbed in for Turner. Then for the Kings, Marvin Bagley comes in for Len. And it's Buddy Hield in for Fox. Now here's Hield. 10 points for him. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Minnesota on D. Defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Lock at 6. And here's Barnes for 3.
You just enjoy watching Garnett be the aggressor on defense. A tall, wily guy who forces you to take tough shots.
Hernan Gomez passes to Towns. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. fans, just broadcasters, love to see teams get out and attack in transition. Would you like to see the league crack down on intentional fouls that will halt that break, surround that break, stifle that break?
No, because the home fans or the fans of the team that's fouling doesn't want that team to get out and get an easy 2 points. I mean, we still have to have defense in the game, so anything that takes away from team scoring, you just can't say, well, we want to watch them score, don't do it. No. And very honestly, if you're an unselfish team, usually on those breaks, it's usually because a player holds the ball too long.
Right.
Usually they have another open player in front of them that they can pass it up to. And if you're an unselfish team, usually you'll still give the fans what they want. And that's a crazy highlight on the break.
And Paul with a clear path to the hoop. And that one is good. Paul's got 15 points.
Terrific defensive instinct. I mean, Paul, remarkable at realizing when to go after the steal.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Kings making a switch here. Parker's checked in.
And here we have an opportunity to check out Karl Anthony Towns.
He's coming off an excellent season. 6th in rebounding, 8th in blocks, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just nonstop. Bagley finds Barnes. Shoots over Towns. Sacramento again missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And that one drops for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Bogdanovich passes to Hield. Kings moving the ball around. They could use a bucket. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Bagley. 7 points in the game.
Oh, the touch, the timing. Bogdanovich loves catching the defense by surprise with the shot off the pass.
Here's Okogie, covered by Hield. Kicks it to Towns. Pass to Okogie. Good D by Hield. The Kings trail by 21. Parker passes to Bagley. Trying to get open is Hield.
This is the attitude Parker plays with. Someone who's very willing to give it up to his open guys.
Here's the lob to the hoop. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, can I get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Now, here's Bogdanovich. 7 points in the game. Bagley with the ball. Now Garnett defending. Here's Hield. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Feeds it to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Playing the lines, Chris Paul, you better have your hands ready. If you're open, he'll find you, or you're going to get hit in the head.
Outside, Bagley. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Passes it to Barnes. Knocks it loose. And the rejection by Towns. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
He's gone off the rails this quarter, and it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
Anthony's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Timberwolves leading by 21. Pass to Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. Harrison Barnes won a title in Golden State. Signs the big contract with Dallas, but yet to achieve the stardom that many predicted back in high school.
The free throw drops for Towns. Greg, you look at Harrison Barnes. What's his best role?
I mean, Kevin, he's a hard worker, able to hit the spot up three. Defensively, his strength gives him some versatility, just a solid contributor.
James Johnson's checked in for Minnesota. And Towns drops them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Hield outside. Bagley trying to free himself up. Hield can't hit. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Minnesota. Here's Okogie, covered by Anthony. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one's on Anthony. The shoe culture becoming a bigger part of the game. Signature shoes, custom shoes, collections. P.J. Tucker with over 4,000 pairs of shoes. See, Webb, are you a collector?
I love it, and it's all because of the Jordan phenomenon, what Michael Jordan did for the game, not just with the shoe, but what he did for the game and making it be so cool in the culture. I got to give my boys in Michigan, I got to give us a little credit, too, with what we did there. But the shoe game has definitely become something that's just crazy out of control. I love it, but no, yeah, I'm a little bit of a collector.
Now here's Johnson, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. The shot's good from Paul.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Anthony can't hit. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
To the middle, here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of, but it's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
Al Paul, 19 points in the game. Dish now to Towns. He scores his fifth field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
The pass to Hield, right block shot, and the Kings check on 2 more.
What timing from Hield. Love how he sizes up these opportunities as the pass is coming his way.
All against Bogdanovich. Okogie inside the 3-point line. Open jump shot off the mark. Here's Hield. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Paul, the step back jumper is good. Paul's got 21.
He's not playing around. I mean, he hit the ground running in the first quarter, and he's only turned it up in the second.
On the wing, Hield. He's got 16. Here's Bagley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one's on Johnson. And when you watch him, Chris, around the rim and in the paint, it almost seems like Marvin Bagley is playing on a pogo stick.
Oh, yeah, it's his ability to jump and then immediately jump again. Reminds me a lot of Sean Marion. Players like that are so hard to keep off the offensive glass, and Bagley is no exception.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, you know I'm partial to Sacramento power forwards. And Bagley looks to be a great one. His ability to shoot and finish inside is going to make him a weapon for years to come.
Minnesota making a switch here. Russell's checked in. The Kings also at the sub. Bielitsa's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Chris, in his rookie year, Bagley needed some time to adjust.
Yeah, the Kings brought him along slowly, but about halfway through the season, he turned it on. Bagley looks like another standout player from a loaded 2018 draft class. Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but his ability to go vertical, he sure plays me.
The Kings shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Yes, it seems like some teams have been in rebuild mode for a long time. Is there a point at which the league should step in and maybe, I don't know, take over or give them guidance?
You know, I really do. And not because it's necessarily the fault of the team, because, it's tough to win a championship. But to be a perennial bottom dweller, basement dweller, it's not good for the fans. And fans like myself, every year comes the first game, we think, hey, we could win a championship, we could do it. But, you know, our thought process is not based in knowledge. It's just based in our hope and will for the team. So you definitely want to keep teams straight. You want to keep them honest. And I think the league can find a way to step in but not step on the toes of ownership.
Now, here's Fox. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And Russell gets it to go.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Pass to Hield. Takes the 13-footer. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Passes to Bielitsa. Holmes with it. Sacramento moving it around. Shoots a fader, and he gets the bucket. And that's now 21 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Pass to Bielitsa. And here is Anthony. Fader on the way. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Johnson's shot is off. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. They get the rebound. Here's Holmes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
The Kings have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Holmes. Omari Spellman has come in for Minnesota. Turner comes in for Josh Okogie. And good on the second, so he makes them both. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Paul with the bucket.
Another one for Paul. I mean, he may have a pass-first mindset, but he's capable of filling it up fast.
And the pass to Bielitsa. Here's Anthony. Drops it in from 11 feet. Anthony's got 23 points. The Timberwolves shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Pass to Spellman. To the paint, here's Johnson, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Johnson's got 6 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And Holmes throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Paul. 25 points in the game. To the inside. Spellman. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got his third assist on the night. Inside. Here's Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Well, this is why Fox's teammates love him. I mean, when they're open, he makes sure to get it to him.
Paul against Fox. Paul passes to Spellman. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Outside Anthony. A 3. And another 3 for Sacramento.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Hield against Russell. 1:06 left now here in the second. 6 to shoot. Spellman the pass to Paul. And they double up Paul. Russell from long range. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, he hit that 1 3-pointer in the first quarter. Still none so far here in the second.
The Kings have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Alex Len's checked in for the Kings. Both shots good from the stripe.
And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
Down low, here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
The feed to Anthony. Shoots over Turner. Anthony's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Johnson with it. Now Anthony defending. Johnson can't get it to go.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Shots good by Anthony.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
To the right side. Paul for 3. He can't hit that time. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Timberwolves on top, just dominating this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. With Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, you got some scoring going in that first half. What did you take advantage of?
I'm just finding spots, not chasing it, letting it come to me. Just using what my teammates give me.
Productive half so far, Karl Anthony. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Chris Paul has been the story in this one. He had 25 points, 10 assists, and 5 steals. He's definitely heated up over the last few games, and we're seeing some of that same recipe here tonight. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
I love how they opened the game. They pushed the ball up court at every opportunity, and they put the defense on their heels. But it wasn't just a track meet. It was a well-thought-out strategy that the coaches had way beforehand. We'll see what adjustments get made to try to stop their transition game in the second half.
Shaq, what's your take on Sacramento?
Ernie, I don't use this word a lot because, one, I can't spell it, but it was definitely a subpar effort for them on the glass. That hurt. They're serious about cutting to this deficit. It's gut check time. Ugh, you hear that, Ernie? I'm hitting my gut. Ugh, you got to check your gut, Ernie. Ugh, gut check time, Ernie.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints